Good morning, lovely year fours. Well, a happy Monday. I hope you've all had a fantastic, restful weekend and that you had a chance to go outside. Um, so we have our edit for English today. So what I want you to do is grab your English book and you will notice that you don't need to write this into your books. But I just want to draw your eye to the spelling of February. Now, isn't that a funny old word to be spelling? It's got two R's. And you think, why on earth is there that first R there? But let's just remember for future that February is a funny old word. It's almost said February, but it's not, obviously. So today we are editing and improving our writing. Now, editing is a fantastic skill to grow and improve on. So don't feel disheartened that perhaps it's not quite as good as what you wanted it on the first time. That's not what learning is about. It gets better the more and more we practice and the more and more that we edit. So this is a real crucial lesson. So I'm really pleased that we're here together. So we are persevering. And as you know, guys, normally if we were in school, we'd be working with a partner A and a partner B. But I just wanted to keep that there because one day we will eventually be back together again. So I wanted to just bring a bit of hope that we are looking forward to seeing you all and collaborating together again as a class and as a year group. So we've got a few different tasks for today and I will go through each task with you and then you're going to pause the video and go through boxes 1 and 2. So for task 1, we're looking at expanded noun phrases. So we know that an expanded noun phrase needs it can have one adjective to describe the noun, but for a real oomph in year 4, we are aiming to have 2 adjectives which are separated by a comma. So for my example, I've got lots of yummy, cold ice cream. Now, I am going to model how to edit. So I might have written in mine, or you might have written, the dragon flew towards Hiccup. Now, for mine, I am going to edit and describe the dragon. So how could I describe the dragon? The dangerous, the dangerous, disgusting. Ooh. So there I've got a bit of alliteration as well. The dangerous, disgusting dragon flew towards Hiccup. Now, if you're going for gold, then you're also going to be using the word with. So you might use the dangerous, disgusting dragon with fangs as sharp as knives flew towards Hiccup. You might want to use that for yours. You might not, but I would really, really try and challenge yourselves and try and use with as well to expand and make the expanded noun phrases even more exciting. So pause the video here, guys, and have a go. Okay, now we've got task 2. So once again, I'm going to model how I might edit the work. So I've got my tramp mat here, and we know that my tramp mat is all about adverbials and fronted adverbials. And for a fronted adverbial, what do I need? Absolutely, I need a comma. So after my fronted adverbial, I need a comma. Otherwise, it doesn't even work. It's not a fronted adverbial. It must have a comma. So I'm going to show you how to edit this. Hiccup ran towards the entrance of the dim, gloomy cave. Now, excellent, I've got an expanded noun phrase there. I've used an adjective to describe the cave. Dim, gloomy, excellent. And I've separated from using a comma. But now I want to change and edit to include a fronted adverbial. So let's have a look. I might look at the manner section to describe how Hiccup is running. I think I might use clenching his fists because I know that Hiccup is very brave. He might be angry. He might be thinking, oh, I've got to be brave now. So I would say, clenching his fists, Hiccup ran towards the entrance of the dim, gloomy cave. Now pause the video here, guys, and see how you can include a fronted adverbial in your writing. If you've already got one, fantastic, but I bet you there's somewhere else where you could use a fantastic fronted adverbial using this tramp mat. So pause the video and off you go. Task 3. So for task 3, we are considering speech and the rules of speech. So for this, we need inverted commas, capital letter, punctuation, another inverted comma, and who or how they're talking. My reported speech, my reported clause. Okay, so here we have. I want a capital letter here because I've got my inverted comma. What should we do? So I know that in my inverted commas, I need a speech, a piece of punctuation, and I'm going to use a question mark for that, and then I need to close off my speech with another inverted comma. Now that does mean that I need to get rid of this one here, but I've also got who is talking and how they said it. So what should we do? Asked Hiccup. So now what you need to do is go through your boxes 1 and 2. It might just be in box 2 that you've got speech. And remember, guys, that if you've got a new speaker, then that needs to be written on a new line. Remember your capital letters. Remember that you've got the correct punctuation. Remember your inverted commas. And also your reported clause. So who has said it and also how they've said it. So pause the video here and crack on with task 3. Well done, folks. Okay. Now for task 4, we're thinking about subordinated conjunctions. So at the minute, what I've got is Hiccup wore a thick leather tunic. Now with the subordinated conjunction, I can remember the acronym I saw a wubbub. Remember that subordinated conjunctions connect the main clause to a subordinating clause. So a subordinating clause just adds more information. So for this, what I could do is I might think, how could I include a subordinated conjunction here? What about if I wrote, since it was snowing heavily, Hiccup wore a thick leather tunic. Or because it was snowing heavily, Hiccup wore a thick leather tunic. Or although the sun was burning bright, Hiccup wore a thick leather tunic. You could think about your setting and how that would impact what your characters are wearing, or you might have another sentence where you are going to try and include that subordinated conjunction. Also circle any other subordinated conjunctions you've got. Really wow yourself, or wow the adult, or wow your teacher when you send them this work. So pause the video, get that purple pen out, and let's carry on. Don't worry if you've not got a purple pen. Pause the video and off you go. Okay, so the plenary. Now I want you to reflect on your spellings using the task 5 word bank. I will include this in the information that you get every single day so that you know what you need to do. So go through those spellings. Make sure you spell them correctly. If you haven't, just in purple pen, correct them. Like we said before, if you get something wrong, that's a good thing because that means that we can learn from it. We're having a growth mindset to all aspects of our learning. Well done today, Year 4. That's some great editing. Tomorrow we are publishing. So well done, and I'll talk to you then. Take care. Bye.